Hello everyone, it's Crystal. I hope everyone is having a nice relaxing Monday afternoon. UPS just dropped off my package. I'm glad it wasn't late so I can share some of my goodies. I have a combination of things in this order. I have some pre-order items for the 2021-2022 catalog, and I also have some things that were on last chance. So first I'm going to start with the new in colors. Every year Stampin' Up! Comes out with 5 new colors, and the colors last for 2 years. So this group that I have right here, it's the 2021 to 2023 in colors. So they are Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, Soft Succulent, Evening Evergreen, and Fresh Freesia. So I'm going to take the wrapping off. I have these 2 stamps here so we can see what the actual ink looks like on paper. So first I'm going to start with the Pale Papaya. So if you've been following Stampin' Up! Or purchasing from them, so you know that there are 5 in colors. The 2019 to 2021 in colors are retiring. So that's Pretty Peacock, Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, and another one that's escaping me right now. But those colors are expiring, so if you have those ink pads, I suggest that you buy the refills, because once they're gone, they're gone. So we're going to start with Pale Papaya. Flip, close, and we're going to do this. These 2 stamps are from the Handmade for You. This is in the January to June 2021 mini catalog, and it's carrying over to the, is it carrying over? It's in the January to June 2021 mini catalog. It may be in the new catalog, I have to double check that, but this is one of my favorite stamp sets. So just so we can see what the colors look like on paper. So this is the dress form. That right here. It's Pale Papaya, and then Stitch with Love. We'll see what it looks like when we use letters. Stitch with Love. Okay, that's the first one. Not too bad. Nice bright color. So we'll close that. I'll clean my stamps. And we will go to Polished Pink next. This is a nice bright color. I don't have the cardstock yet, but I am going to buy the cardstock sampler so I can see exactly what's going on here. So Polished Pink. It's very bright. And now we'll do Stitch with Love. Also very bright. And good impressions from those 2 stamps. So that was Polished Pink. And my stamps. And we will go to Fresh Freesia next. Open up the package. So I still need to put the labels on. The labels are on the back. I put the name right here. And then there's another, see the name Fresh Freesia. I take that off and I put that right there. And then there's another one that has no wording on it, no letters or anything. So I usually take that one and I put it right here. So when it's open, I know what shade I'm going to get. But I'll do that afterwards. So fresh freesia here. Put that right in the middle. Soft color. And Stitch with Love. Good color. So this makes me think of spring. This makes me think of summer. Polished pink makes me think of summer. Fresh freesia is a nice, soft spring color. So we got that one done. We'll do soft succulent next. So if you have a favorite in color that's retiring, let me know what it is. I know a lot of people are sad that those 5 colors I mentioned are retiring. So let's see, let's start with our dress form. You don't have to press too hard because this is new. So it's a nice juicy stamp pad. Soft green, and then Stitch with Love on top. So I will close that. And finally, we have Evening Evergreen. Open up this package. Take my dress form. A nice deep green, and Stitch with Love. All right. So those are our new in colors in action. So let me know what you think, whether you like the soft colors or if you like the bold colors, or if you're not sold on any of them yet. You know, sometimes colors need to warm up on you. So that's what we have so far for our new in colors. Let me know what you think. So I'm going to move these and show you the rest of my goodies. I have some pearlescent specialty paper. I believe it was on either clearance or last chance. And there are 2 sheets in here. I bought this before. This was part of the suite. I think it's part of the suite with the seashells. But this is good paper for embossing. You'll get a nice, see how shiny the paper is? You'll get a nice deep impression and it'll be shiny. So you could use that for your special occasion cards. I have a few special occasion cards I need to make, so I may use this paper. I bought 5 packs of these. And this is a new stamp set. It's called Days to Remember. There are 26 stamps in here. They're photopolymer stamps. And we have all 12 months. And then we can make our own calendar. We can start with Monday or we can start with Sunday. I will make some cards with this because I actually have a plan for this. I'm going to an event and I want to mark the day of the event. I want to use this and then circle the day with one of my Stampin' markers. Well, my Stampin' blends I have. So the 2 forms of the week, 12 months, this large calendar here. It's your day, happy birthday, don't forget, and a day to remember. And we have some balloons, some flourishes, circle. You can use this to circle the date on the calendar, a heart, a star, and a flower. And now Stampin' Up, instead of the carriers being marked, so where to return your stamp, you can return your stamp right onto the stamp case. This information is printed on this white paper that's inside of the card case. So that's something new to look for and to be mindful of. So that's one of my, so if you have some dates and you like calendars, or if you want to make some calendars for a project, this is a good stamp set to have. And I ordered a suite. I couldn't order everything that was on my list because there were some shipping delays. I think it has to do with the Suez Canal traffic jam, but you know, that's just me speculating. But there were a lot of shipping delays, so we were limited in what we could get as demonstrators. So this is called Pansy Patch. I got the suite. So there are 4 items in the suite. There's stamp set, photopolymer stamp set, there's some dies, and then there's the designer series paper, and then there's some bumblebee trinkets. So I will start with the trinkets. There are 20 trinkets in this package, and this is what they look like together. And then this is what it looks like solo. It's a good size, good weight, and there are 20 in there. And the stamp set, there are 23 stamps in the set. There's different pansy flowers, some buds, some stems here. A hello from me to you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. The little things you do make such a big difference. Love you much. And then there's some leaves here, 4 leaves, and the flowers. Oh, and this stamp set is like the first one I showed you. And the stamps come on 2 different sheets. We have the flowers here, and then we have some of the leaves and the stems, and we have all the sentiments on this one. So 23 stamp sets, 23 stamps in that set. Then we have our pansy dies. If you have a die cutting machine, you can use these dies for your projects. There are 21 dies in this set. The number's right here. And we have flowers, the leaves. Some of these dies cut out some of the flowers on the designer series paper. So I'll show you that when I show you the paper. But these are all the dies in this set. So you can make some 3D flowers for your projects. Take your pick tool. First, I will tell you the coordinating colors. We have Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, Soft Seafoam, Soft Succulent, and Whisper White. this is, and as you know, all of Stampin' Up's papers are double-sided. So we have this is a small print for the flowers, and then we have the bumblebee on the other side. Those go together. It's a nice combination. So if you're not big on flowers and you want something a little more subtle, those two can go together. Then we have the leaves, and I believe these dies will cut out the leaves. Yes, this die right here will cut out these dark leaves. And yep, here's another one. This die right here will cut out this little fat leaf right there. So this does some of the work for you. You wouldn't have to. See, does this cut this one? And it cuts this one. So the leaves essentially are in two different shapes. This long shape in different colors, and then the little fat. Oops, can't see what I'm doing. You have the long leaf here. It's this color, and it's also this color. And then we have the fatter die for the fat leaf. This fat leaf here, and this is in another color. So you could use these dies to cut out this paper if you have a die cutting machine. So this is one side of the paper. We have some gingham on the other side. I like the idea of cutting out the leaves with the dies. So I may use that for that. Use that paper for that purpose. Then we have some smaller flowers here. And we have more gingham on the back, fresh freesia gingham on the other side of the pansies. And we have our larger flowers, and these dies, let's see, here's a large die. All right, that cuts out that flower. I think this is a flower die. Yes, this cuts out these small flowers. Is that the same size? Yes, it looks bigger, but this is the same. This is the same size as this. So it looks like there's just two sizes of flowers, but they look, some of them look like there's a medium size, but you can use your large die to cut out these flowers, these large ones, and you can use your smaller die to cut out these flowers. So you wouldn't have to worry, and you still get some color variation if you cut out the designer series paper. So that, yes, it's just two sizes of flowers, but some of them look like they are medium size. So that's one side, and then you have some dots here, but I will use this paper to cut out the flowers. I have a die cutting machine, so that's what that paper will be for. And then we have some smaller scale pansies and some leaves here, and there's some bumblebees. It's a nice background paper. Then we have some stripes, the evening evergreen and the soft succulents together. So depending on what look you're going for. And then we have more pansies. I don't think, does this work here? It's not, that's too big. So if you wanted to cut out these pansies, you would have to fussy cut them. I don't see a die for the pansies on this page. And then the opposite side, we have some gingham. This looks like pale papaya. All right, so that is my haul for today. I am expecting more items to come once we get the word that the shipping delays have been alleviated. If you are interested in any of the items that I've shown here, if you're a demonstrator, if you're interested in becoming a demonstrator, you can order these items from the new catalog now. That's only a perk that demonstrators get. If you're interested in becoming a demonstrator, feel free to contact me and we can talk about the process. If you are, today is Monday, April 12th. Tomorrow, Tuesday, April 13th, Stampin' Up! Will refresh the clearance rack. So if you have time tomorrow, go to stampinup.com and see what's on the clearance rack. I always like a good sale. I will be at the clearance rack tomorrow. I would appreciate it if you use my code. Everyone who uses my code with their purchase will be entered into my monthly drawing. If your order is $150 or more, don't use the code. You will earn your own Stampin' rewards. But I offer this code as a way for people who have smaller orders to have an opportunity to win a prize. So feel free to contact me. Thank you for watching my unboxing. When I get more orders in for the new catalog, I will definitely share what I have. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy crafting.